Okay. Okay, well, that was fucking frustrating. Well, turns out, chat, while I was gone, because I couldn't do literally anything because I had no fucking Wi-Fi for like 3 minutes, while I was away, I went ahead and made the wheel. Go ahead and show you guys the wheel. I must have miscounted because the first time I counted this, I counted 30 total teams, not 32. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31. How the hell do I have 32 teams on here? Four, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. That's 24. 28, 29, 30, 31. How do I have 32 teams on here? Arizona State, Arkansas, Army, Auburn, Cal, Colorado, Duke, Florida, Florida State, Georgia Tech, Houston, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisville, Michigan State, Minnesota, Mizzou, NC State, Oklahoma State, Pitt, SMU, South Carolina, Stanford, Syracuse, TCU, Texas Tech, UCLA, Utah Utes, Virginia. Oh, I have Virginia twice. Okay, I have Virginia twice. That's why they're okay. Okay. Either way, while I was gone, Jesus Christ, dude, it's always one thing or another. Holy fuck. Whoops. Okay. Let's not have a lightning bolt strike like 30 feet from my house, please, and make the Wi-Fi go out for 2 minutes. At least if we make the Wi-Fi go out, make the Wi-Fi go out for like an hour. I hate this shit where I lose Wi-Fi for literally 30 seconds. Drives me actually insane. Okay, so we're here. I'm going to run down the list of people who were on the list. So for the current members, if I call your name, don't type anything. But for the current online Dynasty Gameplay League, we're doing Gameplay League first, then the Sim League second. For the Gameplay League, obviously it's going to be me, Vols, William, Pharaoh, Carver, Go Tigers, Harrison, Josh, Cams, Luke, and Banago. Okay, I was just DMing a friend of mine, so. Okay, so whose membership did I not call? Jones, T. Jones, I did not call your name a part of the membership list. Do you want to join the league? And if you want to join, um, but if you would like to join the gameplay league, T Jones, let me know now. Otherwise, I will book you for the sim league. Or if you don't want to do either league, let me know as well. Then I won't, write you down. But I see a lot of you guys who are from the previous league here. I do appreciate y'all. Like, example, Lasco was Georgia Tech from the previous one. Rock was, I believe, USF. I always confuse USF and UCF. The Auburn user was here. He became a member, but he was. I see a lot of you guys, the returning faces. I appreciate y'all. Just give me one moment to get the members situated, which looks like we only have like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, only 10 members. So that means there's going to be lots of other spots to fill. Now, I also had like 85 people in my previous stream before the Wi-Fi crapped itself. So I'm hoping those individuals come back. If not, I do apologize. Lightning literally struck my driveway and shook my house, and I had to reboot the satellite. And when I rebooted the satellite, Wi-Fi came right back. So blame the Mother Nature for you. Professor, we are trying to get this chaos of the online dynasties, plural, this year going on. House, happy Friday, brother. You are a very long OG house. Would you like to be in the gameplay league house? If not, you could be in the sim the sim league. And if you don't want to play either, also I understand. Yes, Percy, I called your name. Actually, I didn't call your name. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, that's not good. My stream crashed before I got the member update that you were a member. Oh, that's not good. Well, now I got your name, Percy, aka Godfather. I got you now. But the stream crashed and I didn't get it to update. So no, I didn't have you. Syracuse, can you join later? Yes. You can join later, yes. Yo, I got the fucking ding for that one. I'm gonna go back to my previous stream and screenshot the donos and stuff for the Wall of Fame. So, in case shit gets missed, like what I just missed for Godfather, I'm gonna go back and look at it. So I do apologize. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi kind of shit itself at like literally the worst possible time. So, but Timothy, appreciate the membership, big dog. And do you want to be in the Gameplay Dynasty or the Sim Dynasty, big dog? God, show me the money. I hope. T, can I get in the Sim League? Yes, you can, T. You are officially, I believe, the third or fourth person to request the Sim League, so there are plenty of seats to be filled in the Sim League, and we got the Gameplay League about a third of the way filled up, so. Tim, both. Unfortunately, you can't do both right now, Tim. Right now, it's one or the other, and if there's not enough people that want to do the Sim League, I will open that up to then both parties. But currently, for the time being, I want it to be one person one way and one person the other. I have a feeling the Sim League's not going to fill up, so I have a feeling we're going to have to double dip. But either way, I would prefer to have one individual person per seat before I start giving people like 2 or 3 seats. Someone buys me the game, I'll join the Sim League. You're funny. You're funny, Lau. You're funny. Professor, more than likely you can join the Sim League. Again, the Sim League's not really, it's filling up too fast. So if you guys want to join the Sim League, trust me, you got plenty of spaces there. Thompson, I know you're not a member, but I'm trying to get the members done first. And once when I get the members all comfortable and situated, then we will move on to new guys. Or technically it's OGs, and then but I have a feeling all the OGs are gonna pick gameplay. But either way, the list is in Discord, so if you want to see what list you're on and what spots are available, there you go. Timothy, gameplay, I'm Michigan from last year, but I do want the Sim one. Well, Tim, you have to unfortunately give me a solid answer, man. For the time being, would you want Sim or gameplay? For the time being, you can only pick one. Now, we'll probably open this up to double dipping eventually, but for the time being, it's one or the other. You got to pick. But I appreciate you letting me know you're in Michigan because you were going to probably pop up on the OG members list, which, you know, you're both a member and an OG, so you're fine. Okay, his one pick is gameplay. Okay, I will go ahead and add you to the gameplay list. If I misspell your name, don't worry. I understand what I meant to spell. Please tell me we didn't just fucking lose Wi-Fi. Are you fucking kidding me? Dog, we weren't even live for like 15 minutes. We lost Wi-Fi. That's nice. I don't know if I could have scuffed this any harder if I tried. But it's been raining all day, so no matter when I started this live stream, we were going to have raining issues. Which, if you're curious, yes, that was the reason why, fun. But yes, if you're curious, that was one of the few reasons why I was behind today. Was da weather. Okay. Once when the lag goes away, I will keep going. Which, honestly, it should be gone by now, but YouTube is still telling me I am lagging. Okay, the lag is gone. Per the source of YouTube, the lag is gone. I will now keep going. Okay, so Timothy, you've been added to the official gameplay list. Are there any more members who are currently in chat who want to be in the gameplay league? JJ OG Stanford would like to be in the sim only. Oh, really? Hey, I appreciate that, JJ. The sim league was kind of a spur of the moment idea that I genuinely didn't think anybody would have any interest in. So I do appreciate that you guys that there are several of you guys who want the gameplay like we had, but also want the sim as well. So I appreciate that. JJ, you were I think the 4th or 5th person to be in the sim league, so you got plenty of seats there, brother. Thompson sent the membership now. Hell yeah, appreciate that, Thompson. Oh, you spelled your name with 2 T's. Shit. I might have misspelled it. It's fine. I know what I meant to spell. It's fine. Also, I heard the ding. What was that ding? Lyle, both leagues are going to be going until the beginning of CFB 28, so all year round. I don't have a cutoff for my online leagues. Okay, who just popped that noise? I can't... Okay, Slim Butta, appreciate... I believe you were an OG. Were you not an OG? Why does your name look familiar, Slim? Notre Dame from 26? Okay, that's why. Gotta make sure I'm... Okay. Well, I was gonna ask, but you kind of went ahead and asked for me. Okay. Are there any more members in chat who want to be in the gameplay league? Otherwise, I will begin opening her up to the OGs. A few of the OGs like William, Slim, Tim, Carver. Who else? There's a few OGs already in here for the member section, but once when we get all the members situated, the OGs will be coming in, and I would be willing to bet the OGs are going to take up a vast majority of the spots, but I'm sure there will be 3 or 4 stragglers here and or there. Again, do apologize for the... the late start on top of the stream crash. That's not what I wanted, but have had a hell of a day. So it picked the one day to have like the worst weather humanly possible. Oh, I'm with you, Tim. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy doing both leagues with you guys, but I have a feeling the sim league is going to mean far more to me than the gameplay league. Straight up. Just because building like a good roster that works against the computer is one thing, but building a good roster that works against other users who are also building good rosters is going to be a hell of a time. It's going to be a hell of a time. All right, I'm going to give you members. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. But I believe that's everybody. I believe that is everybody. I don't believe there's any more members. I'm going to quickly recap the list with you guys. That way I'm not tripping. But the current list, again, this is not the list for the order in which we're picking teams. I'm going to randomize the order. This is just simply a list to keep tabs on whom is here and whom isn't here. So the list goes as follows. Me, Vols, William, Farrow, Carver, Go Tigers, Harrison, Josh, Cams, Luke, Bonago, Percy, Timothy, Thompson with 2 T's, and Slim. Are there any other members who didn't hear their name called who would like to be in the Gameplay Dynasty? Not the Sim Dynasty, the Gameplay Dynasty. What number are we at? I wasn't counting names. What number are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So a little over half, or a little under, technically. A little under half of the league is already filled up. So we got about 17 spaces left. Dustin, we currently have 15 members. So a little under half. Any space for the poor, you're funny. You're funny. Considering the stream might crash again, when I open it up to the OGs, names are going to start flying through. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that we got all the members who want to be in here. All the members who want to be in the gameplay, not the sim, the gameplay league. Your names have been called, and now we are going to rip it up for the public. Or not the public, excuse me, for the OGs. OGs do come next. So who amongst the OG group wants to be in the Gameplay Dynasty? If you were not a part of the OG group, you will pick next. If there's any last-minute members who do change their mind after the fact, I will go ahead and retroactively add you until it gets full. But once when we reach 32, we're going to be done. So, Rock, I'll do Dustin. Technically, Dustin. I mean, you were both. I mean, no, I'll do Rock then Dustin. You're both going to be here. It doesn't really matter. But I'll do that. Rock. Appreciate you, big dog. There's 17. Dustin. We got Rock. We got Dustin of the OG members. If you were an OG, let me know you were an OG, what team you had. And then, Dustin, so how many non-members from the former Dynasty are there? Ultimately, if you don't show up to the stream, you won't count. Dustin, this is a first come, first serve, or first come, first serve type of thing. So there are going to be some OG members who get left out simply because they were on vacation, at a funeral, at a job, family, all that fun stuff. And they can wait until they'll join as a fill-in spot, but this is always going to be a first come, first serve thing. I originally, when I made the first online Dynasty back in CFB 26, I had a list where I wrote names to fill in spots, but that list became so chaotic, and like half the people who were on the list didn't want to join later on. It was this whole chaotic thing. So it's a first come, first serve thing. So if you're not in this stream right now and you don't hear your name get called, you're cooked. The OGs have been warned. I can't. It is what it is. Okay, so we got Rock on the list of OGs. Lasco, can't forget about you. You were GT. We had many good playoff games together. In fact, it's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be kind of weird to see you guys with new teams because I'm so used to a few of you guys being specific teams that it's going to feel fucking weird not seeing you guys on your teams. It's going to feel really weird. Really weird. Brandon, me? What was me? You were Utah? Okay, Brandon. I'm going to call you Brand Smalls. Okay, are there any OG members who are currently in chat who do want to join? I've gotten a few of you guys. Grind season. You joined that last year, weren't you? Pour one out for all the OGs. Yeah. I don't want Pittsburgh again. Dude, if any chat, if any of you guys get the same team you had last year, I'm gonna allow you a respin because I think that is like crazy bad odds. If any of you get the same team you had last year, I might allow you a respin because that's crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen because the statistical odds of someone re-rolling Thompson, you want a sim spot or a gameplay spot? I have you written down for the gameplay spot. Currently, I'm not allowing double dippers, so it's either one or the other. Just so we can have the most amount of people in the dynasties as possible. But if you want to be in the gameplay, I'll keep you there. But otherwise, Thompson, I'm gonna have to remove your name. Yes, Dustin, it's the same rules as last year. Custom coach. All the same rules with a few new ones. But Grind, I'll throw you on there as well. The Sim League, how fast will the Sims be? Probably either daily. I might do the exact same schedule, Percy, if not faster. Due to the fact that there's going to be no actual gameplay in the league, it might be every 24 hours. Because all you really have to do is fix your depth chart and then recruit, and that's pretty much it. So the Sim League will probably be every 1 to 2 days, mostly leaning on 1 days, whereas the sim or the gameplay will be 1 to 2 days, mostly leaning on the 2 days. Just because you're not playing the game, so. Ken, what did the update fix? Haven't gotten the game yet. The update fixed the recruiting issues, but it really didn't fix the recruiting issues. It makes less players spawn. So I didn't know this yesterday when I was doing my live stream for today or prepping for today. I had no idea that EA technically didn't fix the AI with recruiting. EA just removed recruits. So if you guys don't know what they did, they removed about 400 on average, 400 3-stars from every single recruiting cycle now. And they removed approximately 100 4-stars from the cycle. So the game didn't technically increase the AI recruiting. It just reduced the total number of players that's able to come into the league. So as an easy example, if there were on average 500 4-stars, now there's 400. And if there were on average 2,000 3-stars, now there's 1,600. So EA technically didn't fix the recruiting issues. They just removed recruits. So there you go. Yeah, 24 to 48 hours, but mostly leaning on 24. Matthew, my day has been fucking crazy. I will cover my day later on. Is he showing the wheel? Oakley, I am still setting up the names for the wheel. Yes, Josh, I got you down for the gameplay. Tim, I'm not on the Discord list. Am I still good? The Discord list, I haven't, actually, I guess I could go ahead and update it. But the Discord list is, I'm typing it live, so I'm going to be adding more and more names. So are there any more OG members who were in the previous league who wants to join this current one, or the new one? Oakley, I think you were an OG, right? Weren't you, oh God, what were you? Oh, were you Iowa State? No. I forget. I fucking forget. I can go find it, but I forget. Yeah, Dustin, we'll be doing the first wheel, which is going to be, they were Syracuse. Ah, shit. I thought, okay, yeah, I should have known that one. Dude made two fucking natties. My bad. But Dustin, we're going to have a randomized order. Currently, I'm getting the names for the list. Then I will be randomizing the list. And then after I randomize the list, I will then randomize the team. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out a guess, Oakley, that you would like to be in the online dynasty. I'm going to randomize your team. Yeah, it's all random. Everything we do is random because I don't want degenerates to get the good teams and then everyone else gets hoed. So Sim, you're washed. Okay, I'll go ahead and remove you off the gameplay list. No big deal. No big deal. Guys, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but the point of having two leagues this year is to have it be for basically a more stressful league and a non-stressful league, so you can still have fun, just in different environments. So don't feel bad. That's the entire point of having a sim league. But yeah, Oakley, give me a yay or nay if you want to join the gameplay league. Otherwise, I'm about to open her up. Oakley wants gameplay. Got it, fam. Got it. Oakley, you are... Let's see if I can spell the word Oakley right. Again, ignore my spelling. Because, frankly, the name doesn't really matter. Or how I spell it doesn't really matter. I know who you are, so. If I put Oakley with an I, we all know what I mean. Number one fan, is this for the Sim League? No, we're doing the Gameplay League first, and then we're doing the Sim League second. Because there's far more people that want to be in the Gameplay League than the Sim League. Good luck, Grind. Good luck. My bad, Oakley. I think it was Devontae. I think Devontae was Iowa State. Hey, you're fine, Oakley. You're fine. I got you there. Actually, chat really got you. I think it was Carver, William, and who was it? I got yelled at by a few of you guys. Yeah, it was William, it was Carver, it was Dustin. I got yelled at by a few of you guys, so I got your back, Oakley. I got you, Thompson. I got you. I will throw you into the... Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. I want to get this list done first, and then I'll say I'll throw you in the other one, because I might forget. I'm getting the list done first, and then we're doing the team assignment second, because that'll make that super duper easy. So, I'm gonna give the OGs a few more moments to hop in chat, but I'm about to open her up to everybody. And when I do open her up to everybody, I guarantee you we're gonna get straight to 30, 32 so fast. So, what are we currently up to right now? We're currently up to 20 people, so we only got 12 vacant spots, which is not that many. Yes. So the goal is to get the 32 names down now for both leagues, and then I'll do the wheel spins immediately afterwards. The wheel spins are going to be significantly quicker than the getting the names down. I have a feeling the wheel spins entirely will probably take like 20 to 30 minutes. Whereas getting everyone's name will take like 2 to 3 hours. Yes, 3-star teams. Okay, so I've given the OG members several warnings. I've given the OG members plenty of time to come in and say, hey, I'm doing this, boss. We are now going to open her up to the public. So if you were neither a member or an OG member, say you want to be in the Gameplay Dynasty. And you can join. Okay, let's get these. Let's get these. Watch, these final spots are gonna just fucking fly off the board. Khan, you're toxic on Discord. Khan, I'm writing out your YouTube name, but just know on Discord we're gonna swap over. So Khan is gonna be in the Gameplay League. Appreciate that, Khan. Not Calm. Khan, good job, Beastly. Who else? George, or Jorge, however you pronounce your name. Matthew, you are going to be in the Gameplay Dynasty. I believe you were an OG, were you not? Oh, yeah, you got banned. That's what it was. Yeah, you got banned, Matthew. I remember, Matthew. I remember that purple or that pink name. I remember. Let's try not to get ourselves banned. Actually, can we just, like, all agree to follow the rules to the T, at least for the first year? I really don't want to start booting people within, like, 2 to 3 weeks again. Can we like, not do that, please? Can we go at least, like, at, like, 15 in-sim weeks before we start having people break the rules and I have to then lay the hammer down and boot you guys? Can we just not do that? Like, shout out the North Carolina user. That dude's first day getting into the league last year, the dude dropped 115 points on Kent State and got his instant warning. Like, let's not, like, break the rules, please. Professor, you want to be in the Gameplay League? Which is funny because the dude ended up not just getting a penalty for scoring 100+ points on Kennesaw, but he also was found cheating with the skill cap manipulation. So, should have known from the beginning. You're funny, Professor. You're funny. But yeah, Professor, if you want to be in the Gameplay League, we got some spots, but I assumed you're going to be a sim guy. Get Professor in here. I got to have confirmation he wants to be in the Gameplay League. Oh my god. I can't read. I had a nickel for every single time someone's DM'd me, you're saying my name wrong. I would have enough nickels to buy a Big Mac. I'm not referring to the 1912 Big Mac. I'm talking about the hyperinflation of 2026 Big Mac. My bad, J. Dot. My bad. Professor, the Sim League is going to be so much fun. I bet you the Sim League's going to end up being more fun than the gameplay one, just because, like, the funny thing with the gameplay league is, like, you know if you're good or you're bad, right? Like, with the gameplay league, I know when I play Carver, I'm just going to lose, right? It's going to happen, right? I can't beat him, right? But, like, in the Sim League, with how bad EA has done their Sim engine this year, I cannot wait to watch people lose to like 60 overall FCS teams in Sim and have people, you know, be mad. And it's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, we're simming it. I didn't give you a forced win or a forced loss. It just happened. So I think the Sim League's going to be so much more fun just off the premises that there is fucking 0.0 control anyone has. Like, if you sim that week and your running back has like 45 carries and you lose, there's nothing you can do. If you sim and your quarterback throws like 12 picks, there's nothing you can do. Like, it's going to be so funny to see who succeeds and who doesn't in sim, because I also have a feeling every one of you bastards are going to be using the same fucking playbook. So we're going to have like 35 teams running the Boise playbook, and every receiver is going to have like 2,000 yards receiving, and the Heisman's going to be nothing but Boise, Boise, Boise. So I have a feeling the sim one's gonna be really funny, but obviously the gameplay one is gonna be fun too. Yeah, Josh, the cheesers are gonna get. You know what? Actually, who typed that? Yeah, Dustin, I agree. If you do shit like that, you're not gonna be getting a strike anymore. I'm just gonna ban you. I agree. I will be doing that a lot more this year. There's a lot of people who abused my patience last year. That won't be happening this year. If you do something out of malicious intent, you're just going to get kicked. Yeah, Carver, that one dumbass that had 15 sacks against the computer, bro. 15 sacks. And he's like, I wasn't... That's not that bad, basically, because your entire team has 45 sacks, and so does my team. I'm not sure how many of you guys were here from you know, that conversation, but not Dustin, but the previous Virginia Tech user. His entire team had 45 sacks. And his argument was that because my team of Indiana had 45 sacks, that his team of Virginia Tech had 45 sacks, so it's fair. But when you look at my team, I had like 12 different players register a sack. He had 2 people. Both of his ends had 20 to 25 sacks. And I'm like, are you retarded? Yes, there's a big difference between 2 people getting 50 sacks and a whole team getting 50 sacks. What the fuck are you doing? And then, yeah, like Carver said, he literally sent me clips defending himself of him just basically running glorified mid-blitz. It wasn't technically mid-blitz, but it was the same concept. You just overload one side and the other side comes through untouched. And, you know, last year, the CPU couldn't slide their line to the left or slide the line to the right. This year, the CPU can, so I'm sure this year is going to be a little different, but... Yeah, we're going to have a new record, Dustin, for rules. Or for records. I'm going to set a brand new rule for this season to where you can't break a record more than once. Because there was a problem last year, especially with me and North Carolina, who was the guy that eventually would get booted. Every single time I would set the rushing record, the very next week, that piece of garbage would break it. And that's not going to happen this year. This year, you can break records, but whoever breaks the record, that is the most the record can be broken. So there will no longer be this, like, the rushing record was broken 15 times in one season. No. If someone breaks the record, good for them. They'll have the record for at least the season, and then the next year you can go and break it. But once when the record gets broken, there is no more re-breaking it for the next season, or until the next season. Just because it was very annoying to have, you know, records broken every single week, back to back to back to back. It was very annoying. So I don't really see any new names. Are we done? I don't see any new people saying I want to join. I mean, we only got 24 people, so I still need 8 names. Yeah, we're still on gameplay, Lyle. We need 8. We're done with the members, and we're done with the OGs. I need 8 names to finish this. Just pick random people from chat. Well, that's not going to work, Panda, because if they don't join, then it defeats the purpose. Yeah, I guess, Dustin, you're right. I guess I could just start rolling. And the final 8 or so people, the final stragglers, could be... Okay, you don't even have the game. I do have a few spots, Greg. Are you on the list, though? I think you are. Is Greg on the list? No, Greg, you are not on the list. Okay, Greg. Assuming you want to do the gameplay league, I should say. I'm not going to type your full name, but you know who you are. Okay, is that officially the last person who wants to join? If so, we can go ahead and get some shit rolling. I mean, there's 50 people in the live stream right now, so I assume there's a lot of people watching who just don't want to join. Panda, it's only 3 stars, so that won't happen. I am. Hey, Jared, do you want to hop in this league? We got a few spots. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Pigster? The G and the Z is really hard for, people who have, tongue-tied like my issues. But Jared, you want to be in the gameplay league? If not, we're going to be doing the sim one very soon. Matthew, you're there. I'm right? Oh, sweet. W, me, L, tongue-tied. But Matthew, you're on the list. All right, chat, since it kind of looks like we have no more people who want to join the gameplay league, I'm just going to go ahead and start spinning the teams. Or first, we're going to spin the order and then spin the teams. Catchy, when your team sucks, keep it 50-50. When you start to enter the 80 overalls, raise it to 65-65. And then when you have 99 statted players everywhere, not 99 overall players, there's a very difference. But when when almost everybody on your team has 99 stats, not overall, up the aggro to 75 offense and 75 defense. And if you're still getting games in which your defense is not getting a lot of interceptions and sacks, keep upping the defense till you do. Well, without a further ado, I think we're going to start. A lot of West Coast people are still at work. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. No worries, Jared. You could be in the Sim League. The Sim League's a lot more chill. So, but Timothy, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh well, I guess it's good. Yes, Cash, you should always use manual progression. Yes. I guess it's good that I'm leaving a few spots open so the other people can come on later on. So yeah, we'll chill at 25 for the time being. All right, chat. Are you ready? Okay, so would you guys I will let you guys vote. Do you guys want me to go one at a time, or do you guys want me to do Cash, you do everything. Manual upgrade everything. Do you guys want me to go person for person? Or do you want me to go, or do you guys, this is probably a poor way of wording that. Do you guys want me to go one person per team? So then spin the player and then spin the team? Or do you guys want me to go pick, like, do the order first and then do all the teams immediately afterwards? How would you guys prefer we do this? One person and then one team, or all the people first and then all the teams first? Or technically it'd be second, but you get the point. Sucks to be them, yeah. I have no clue where I'm picking because it's going to be random, so I may be picking like 12th. I may be picking first. We're going to see. Josh just says, yeah. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I agree. I agree one at a time. Makes it more sentimental, man. Makes it so sentimental. So as you guys can see, we have a wheel right here. Everything is weighted equally chance. There's no team that has a more or less chance to be spun. Everything is equal. And then over here is everybody's names. So I am going to hit this bad boy with a shuffle. That way you guys can't say I rigged this. We're going to shuffle this a good 5,000 times. And spin, baby. Who's going to be the first person off the board? Ain't no way. 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 Grind season. First fella off the board. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle these teams as well. So, Grind, you will be the first member of the fam to see what team you're getting. Please don't get Florida. Get any team but Florida, please. Oh, it's close, though. He got Louisville. Grind got him some Louisville. He got him some Addy cards, man. So yeah, grind. Enjoy. What the fuck is Minnesota? Hey, listen, I told you spelling. Spelling doesn't matter. I knew what I wrote down when I wrote the thing down. Words don't matter, okay? What matters is what the words mean. Okay, grind. So enjoy your Louisville. They get a tier 3 pipeline in South Florida. They have 745 NIL to work with. And don't worry about the whole patience and thing. No user is going to get fired, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, I probably... This is probably somewhere in the list or the rules, but you're never leaving this school, just so you're aware. You will be here literally forever. So I'm not allowing job changing. No, whatever school you get, you are there forever. So there you go, grind. Enjoy your team. On to participant number 2, which is going to be... I'm struggling to click the buttons. There we go. So I'm going to spin my handy dandy wheel and close the ad because we don't want to see the ad. Who is number 2? Number 2 off the board is... that Luke? Oh, it was almost balls. Yeah, it's Luke. All right, Luke. All right, Luke. What team are you getting? Just anything that's not Florida. Is that Colorado? That is Colorado. Okay, Luke. So you got the Neon Dion school. Dude, they have a shitload of money to work with. Oh, my. Dude, I cannot believe they gave fucking Colorado 3,000 NIL to work with. Dude, why is Colorado so stacked with money? What's the 3 worst teams, Lyle? We kind of went over this our previous stream. 100% it's Army, because Army literally only has tier 2s and tier 1s. Army's cooked. Whoever gets Army, I feel bad for you. Army's really bad. Who else is pretty bad? Probably, if I had to guess, it's like... Dude, honestly, Colorado's probably up there, too. Yeah, now that I think more about it, they got nothing but tier 2s. So, yeah, it's probably Army, Colorado, and... Who else only has tier 2s? Yeah, they're the only 2 programs that only have tier 2s. Everyone else is at least a tier 3, a tier 4, or a tier 5. So yeah, it's Colorado and Army, and unfortunately, Colorado's already off the board. I'm glad I didn't get Colorado because I hate Deion Sanders as a coach, not a person, but as a coach. And so having to do film content for that team all year would have been so fucking annoying. But hey, it's fine. Let's go do team number 3. Our third participant is gonna be Harrison. It's gonna be Harrison. All right, Harrison, what team are you gonna get? What team is Harrison gonna get off the board here? It's not my Gators. I'm happy. Cal. He got Cal. So Cal does have some decent pipelines. You got a tier 4 in North Texas and a tier North Texas, North California and South Cali, which is not bad. They have 2,400 NIL to work with initially, or conference points or conference coach points. So Khan is on the wheel, right? Yes, Khan should be on the wheel. Yeah, Khan, you are on the wheel. So yeah, Cal's not bad. Unfortunately, the user who was Cal last year left midway through the first season, and then the team never really recovered. And then we had a second user take over, I think in year 3, and he also left. So Cal was kind of a team last year that no one really did much with. So I'm gonna be intrigued to see what you members / OG / new people, whichever group you fall into, what you guys do with your brand new teams. So yeah, Cal is off the board. Contestant number 4. It's not me, thank you. Ooh, we got rock up in this bitch. Okay. So I could be wrong, but I believe his team last year was like USF or UCF, and they're not on the thing anymore, so it's a brand new team for him. He's NC State. Ooh, Rock got NC State. They're pretty good. Dude, imagine if Rock would have got Colorado. The amount of references we could have made with him being like in Boulder, Colorado. That's too funny. No, Tigers, you haven't been picked. But yeah, NC State's pretty clean. They got a tier 5 in North Carolina, so that's gonna be not the most NIL to work with, but that's pretty good. Yeah, guys, we're currently on pick 5. If you guys want to see who has or hasn't been picked, go hop in Discord. For contestant number 5, we have... Is that William? Oh, no, Percy. Okay, we got Percy on the board. So he can have any school but Auburn. He can have any school but Auburn. He was Auburn last year. Oh, ain't no way Percy got Pitt. Yo, Percy got Pitt. That's crazy. Percy got Pitt. No, Vols, you can't have Florida now. No worries. If you guys are curious what team you guys did or didn't get, it's in Discord. So if you missed the portion of your segment of the stream, just go in Discord. Your YouTube name will be there with what team you got. MC, is this the sim or gameplay one? It's the gameplay one currently, MC. We got a few spots open, so if you want to hop in here, I can jot you down. I mean, I don't know what you're rocking with. You get an 88 overall quarterback, which is not, or no, that's a right tackle. I can't read. You have an 88 overall right tackle, an 86 running back. Some high overall seniors, but I'm just happy my Gators are not off the board yet. So there's still a chance, chat. I still have a chance to get my Gators. It can happen if you have enough faith. Yeah, MC, let me know if you want to hop in here. You gotta join Discord and follow the rules in the league, and if you follow the rules, you can play. But okay, participant number 6. Oh, forgot to remove these off the board. Whoops. Now we can go ahead and remove them now. I reshuffle the board after every person just to make it fair. So who is contestant number 6? It's not me. ER George or Jorge, however you pronounce your name. Bello is up next. What is ER George gonna get? Thank God it's not my Florida. I saw Florida State and like shit my pants a little bit. He got Virginia. Okay. That's a school. So they don't got any NAL to work with. They have 235 points. Ooh, that's gonna be a rough start. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, George, your NIL is a smidge rough. On the bright side, though, you do have a 90 overall left guard, and if you do upgrade him properly mid-season with all the practice, you might be looking at talent developer year 1. So. Yeah, you're kind of strapped for cash, which, trust me, blows, and your pipelines aren't the best. But you do have a 90 overall lineman, and those typically, do well in drafting. So, I guess you're an 84 overall. So I guess, to be fair, this is probably you're sacrificing future for initial gains. So there you go. Yeah, Oakley, but they're a 3-star, man. They're a 3-star. Professor, I got a fucking FCS. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Yes, Grind. You were actually the first person who came off the wheel. You were Louisville. If you guys want to go check if you have been spun, go check Discord. Everything will be in Discord, like always. Contestant number 7. Who is contestant number 7? It's not me. Is that Vols? Vols. Oh, it's Vols. Okay. It is Vols. What team is Vols going to be getting here? Oh, he got one of the best schools in the game. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he got Texas. Oh, he got TCU. Oh, he got TCU. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. So if you don't know why TCU is like one of, if not the best 3-star you can get, they get all of Texas, which is one of the 3 best states in the game. As you guys can see, a tier 5 in East Texas and eventually a tier 5 in North Texas, which is just stupidly good. Second of all, he has almost $3,500 to spend in school upgrades. So he can go straight for elite facilities. He can go straight for elite coordinators. He has a ton of bank to blow however he sees fit. And then also, if you look at his team, he has a 90 overall safety, some, mid 80s. Like this is one of the better teams. I know they're technically a 3.5, but if he even does an okay amount in the season, he's going to be an auto 5-star. So that is very good job, Vols. Have fun with that. That was one of the best teams you can get. Florida State, Florida, and who was the other one? Auburn? Yeah, Auburn. The 4 big boys. Of the 4 big boys, one of them is now gone, but it's pretty good. You got a pretty good team. Also, their uniforms. They got the brand new, with this newest update, Vols, they got their Killer Frog unis, which are like black and red. It looks so sick. So uniforms W, pipelines W, money W, just great state. Just one of the better ones you're gonna have all year. Greg, I don't believe you've been picked now. If you're curious if you've been picked, go check Discord. Next. So who is going to be picking after Mr. Vols himself? Josh. Josh? Okay, Josh. Okay, Josh. What team is Josh getting? Actually, Vols, I forgot there is one downside you have. That is your conference sucks. So. Oh, no. No, not Stanford. No. Aw, dude, I wanted Stanford so bad. I'm so heartbroken. Oh, I'm so heartbroken I didn't get Stanford. Aside from my Gators, Stanford was the team I wanted the most. It was my Gators for 1 and Stanford 2. Oh, Stanford's so good. So, if you guys want to know why Stanford is so good, 1, they have a good chunk of cash to play with, which is always having money is great. They also have, as you guys can see, California and Texas as their 2 best pipelines, which is fucking amazing. But the most underrated part of Stanford is one of the easiest teams to make a 5-star. So if you guys don't know how team prestige works, all of the grades that you see on your screen, all of your grades have to amount to a specific letter to achieve a star rating. The only 2 star ratings you cannot change in this game is academic prestige and campus lifestyle. Those 2 letters, you're hard stuck no matter what they are. Stanford is one of the literal few teams in the game that have automatically an A with academic prestige and an A with campus lifestyle, which means, actually, who has this team? Who was this? Josh. If Josh gets his coach prestige to like a B, his coach stability to like a B, his champ contender to a B, and his brand exposure to a B, he's going to automatically have a 5-star team. So, money, check. Pipelines, check. Letters, check. The only check they don't have is uniforms. I think their uniforms suck. But yeah, they are literally, all Josh has to do is make the playoffs, and he's pretty much guaranteed a 5-star program, which is just insane. Stanford, again, pipelines, money, grades. Now, mind you, their overall is kind of bad, but Stanford was another really good team that I was hoping, but guess what? My Gators are still on the board, so I have a chance. Maybe, Dustin, maybe. Maybe. MC, I can join the sim. Okay, we're doing the gameplay one first, MC, but you're like the 5th or 6th person for sim, so appreciate that, big dog, and we'll be doing the sim stuff after the gameplay one. I'll never make the playoffs. Good for you guys. I'm good at recruiting, shit at playing. Well, Josh, you might be shit at playing the game, but if you just recruit all the good players from everybody, you can be an idiot and still win games. Trust me, I've seen it lots of times with my own 2 eyeballs. So you don't need to be good to win games. You just got to have the best players in the field and have EA slobber all over your knob. Then you're pretty good. But yeah, that's good team, Josh. Good team. Well, got to the final 17 now. Who's next on the chopping block? Who's next? Is that Dustin? Dustin? It's Dustin. Okay. Okay, Dustin. The only team he can't get is Virginia Tech. He was them last year. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He swapped from one technical institute to another one. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is so... Where's Georgia Tech? There they are. Oh, that is so fucking funny. Man swapped one technicals college to another one. That's too fucking funny. That's actually funny, Dustin. Actually, oop, nope, didn't mean to click A. Whoops. Oopsies. So they're not as overpowered as Stanford is, but you also do get a B+ academic prestige and a B+ or B- campus lifestyle. So yeah, Georgia Tech is like the baby Stanford, where they already have the academics and the campus lifestyle. All you're missing is the athletic facilities and the champion contender, which, by the way, you have $4,000 to play with. So you have plenty of money to fix one of your 2 problems. And you also do get the Georgia pipelines along with the Florida pipelines, which is not too shabby. So definitely a good, solid pull. Your initial team's not the best, but you do have a lot to work with moving forward. Your late uncle's favorite team? Hell yeah. Hey, it's a possibility, Josh. Good schedules happen all the time. I've seen them. MC, that's cool. Can't wait. Want to see how this league goes. I just don't have the time to play. Hey, no worries. That's the kind of the point of the sim league. MC is just for the people who are either not as good at the game, don't have the confidence, you know, have a work schedule, a job, family, crazy stuff. It's more of a chill, relax kind of, you know, as you go type of thing. Was a Hornet in high school with the same colors? That's crazy. Yeah, for the time being, your YouTube names are what I'm gonna, you know, refer to you guys as, but I'll update them for the Discord. Can we top that? Let's see. Is that Oakley? No, it's Khan. Khan? It's Khan. Okay, Khan. Khan, as long as you don't take my Florida Gators, I'm gonna be fine. Khan is getting Mizzou. So, where do we begin with Mizzou? They got virtually no money to work with, which does suck. Your pipelines are okay, and your school grades are also okay. But the thing is, you get a 96 overall running back, which is fucking insane, and a 96 overall left tackle. So, Con, I'm not telling you how to play the game. Obviously, you can play the game however you see fit. But if I were you, you have 2 first-round picks on your team. So you could literally just bum rush talent developer literally instantly. So I'm not saying, again, you can play the game however you want, but the fact that you get access to talent developer after literally 1 year is kind of stupid. So do with that information with whatever you want. But yeah, you got like one of the best running backs in the game. And I also think, doesn't Missouri have like good unis? So Slim, you want a Missouri? Yeah, Missouri wasn't like a top tier team, but they also weren't like a bottom tier team. Missouri was like kind of like that middle pack of the team. Yeah, the SEC bonus you're gonna get is gonna be a big thing, because you could lose like 3 games in the SEC, still make the playoffs, 3 or 4 games. So you're gonna have a lot of bonus points being in this conference, along with some other things. So nice one. All right, chat. Who do you guys think is next? My Gators are on the board, so as long as my Gators are on the board, I'm happy. Timothy, he was... what team were you last year? I forget. Notre Dame. So you can't be Notre Dame, which is fine because they're not on the board. So any team but my Gators. Okay, my heart sank a little bit. My heart sank a little bit. I was like, no way. Okay, he didn't get the Gators. He didn't get the Gators. That's good. That's good. Oh shit, you were Michigan? My bad. My bad. Slim was Notre Dame. Either way, you couldn't get Michigan, so that's still the same result. What a... I'm gonna read that Necro in a moment. What a team. So obviously you get the Texas pipelines, which is pretty cool. However, after your Texas pipeline, it looks like it's kind of nothing else. So that's a bit rough, on top of the fact you only have 15 hundo to work with is kind of rough. And your school grades aren't the best, but they're also not ass either. So I think this could comfortably settle as like one of those mid picks where it could have been better, could have been worse. But there you go, SMU. Necro, have you thought of trying Eastern Michigan also? They have a talent developer for OC, elite recruiter for DC. It was on 26, which I'm still in the process of getting the newer one still. What do you mean, Necro? For like what? What's the context of that comment? Okay, and the next feller up is Brandon Smalls. Okay, Brandon, as long as you don't take Florida, I'm happy. Oh, you're joking me. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. He got Arkansas. He got Arkansas. Necro, there's a lot of good OCs and DCs in this game. But I'll eventually probably add a list of like the best ones. I'll keep an eye out though. All right, chat. So who was this again? I like just read their name too. Brandon Smalls. B Smalls. You, my friend, just got Arkansas. 1, you get the 2-8 Razorbacks, which is rough. 3, they went 0-8 in the SEC. Again, rough. 25 hundo is not the worst thing to work with. They get Arkansas, North Texas, and Oklahoma. Not the worst pipelines in the world. However, your school is kind of stupid with a B academic prestige, or a D, excuse me, a D academic prestige. So you get the SEC buff, yeah, but might be towards the bottom end, all things considered. You got a 90 overall edge, though, so Quincy Rose might make a splash for you when you're playing the game, but yeah, not the best team. I think their unis are also mid, too, but either way, that is your team. Professor, if Florida does go next, I am going to cry. I am going to cry. So we are down to the final 13. Who's going next? It's me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is the stressful one. Oh, this is the stressful one. Please, please, please don't. Game. I say game, but random roulette wheel. Please. Please. I just want a team. All I'm asking for is my Florida Gators, but if you don't give me my Florida Gators, please give me a team with more than one uniform, please. Am I either going to be very sad boy or very happy boy? Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck. Dude. Okay. For starters, I missed Florida by two ticks, which is a slap in my face. Second of all, I was 1 tick away from hitting South Carolina, which is like one of the best teams in the game. And I lose Florida, and I lose South Carolina. Ignore that. And I get fucking Minnesota. Is there any Minnesota fans in chat? Like, do they have uniforms? Like, do I have anything to look forward to with this program? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Ah, dude, I have a 77 overall squad. Since when the hell did the Minnesota Golden Gophers win 7 fucking natties? When the 1912s? Before fucking black and white, or back before color existed? Like, oh my god. Dude, my pipe, actually, I know this is kind of cheating because I should be hurrying this along, but it's my team, so bite me. What are my fucking pipelines with this team? Is this going to be a fucking Indiana 2.0 again? Oh my god, it's Indiana 2.0. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, never mind. I clicked on the wrong school. Okay, well, they're not that bad. So I get North Texas, North Florida, and Central Florida, along with, obviously, Minnesota, with Missouri, Illinois, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Interesting. I don't know if I want to feel depressed or if I want to feel happy. I mean, I get $3,000 to work with year one, which is not bad. I get two tier 3 pipelines, which will eventually become tier 5s, which is not bad. The tier 5 in Minnesota means diddly dick to me, but the tier 5 in Florida is pretty good. I also get Georgia too. Yeah, maybe I'm a little disrespectful to the to the Golden Gophers. Yeah, I got Florida, half of Texas, and all of Georgia. So if I want to, I could give myself all of Florida or give myself half of Texas. Interesting. I'm also back in the Big Ten, which kind of sucks. I was hoping for a different conference this year, but oh well. William, if you end up getting Army, I'm going to laugh. Oh my god. What's a Dante? Your name's not Dante. Don Kai. I didn't even think of that. Dude, that's fucking disgusting. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Those fucking snow games are gonna kill me. This is the first year at dynamic weather. I'm gonna be mid Big Ten championship and fucking get snowed out and just crash the fuck out. Yeah, Tim Wall's school is hilarious. Greg, it was the 1930s? Of course it was the 1930s. Yeah, go ahead and laugh at me, Con. I'm gonna schedule you year one just to beat your ass, bitch. Bomb Sensei, is this the Friend League subscriber league? This is my, yes. The fam league for the gameplay. I'll be doing the sim one in a moment. That's crazy. So much snow. How do you get to upgrade your pipelines? Perks, I assume? Yes, it's perks. You want to jump in, Bomb? Hop in Discord. You got to hop in Discord and read the rules. When you read the rules in Discord, Bomb, Actually, is it Bomb or Born? I can't read. It's Born Sensei. The R and the N look very similar. Anyways, Sensei, hop in Discord and read the rules, and I will add you to the list. It's karma for the misspelling. You know what, Dustin? You're not even wrong. That is God's way of punishing me for misspelling the word Minnesota, which means now, for the rest of the fucking future, I have to spell the fucking name of the state correct. Oh, I hate this game. At least, from what you guys are saying, at least they got fun uniforms. I have no idea what their uniforms are, but listen, my only ask was for good unis, and apparently they have good unis, so my one complaint was answered. Evolves, I'll be answering questions like that after I'm done. Establish the run, buddy. I'll try. I'll try. My school's a tier 1 pipeline in Southern California, and my alma mater is Southern California. It won't upgrade to tier 2 yet. Yeah, no. They don't stack. Carver, I hope to God I don't have to fucking... Dude, if Carver, if you end up getting a fucking Big Ten team, and I have to routinely play you every year again in a fucking blizzard, I'm gonna just jump off a balcony in Minecraft. Oh my God. Why couldn't they put me in fucking Georgia or Florida or Texas where the weather's good? Why do I gotta deal with dynamic fucking blizzards where my team has blue balls the entire time? What the fuck? I'm done. Move on. Move on. I'm done. It's over. Next person. Oh my God, no. No. No, this is the prophecy that was foretold. This was the prophecy that was foretold. Please get any conference but the Big Ten, please. If he gets a Big Ten team, I'm gonna cry. Please no. Please no. Actually, if my biggest op gets Florida, I'm gonna cry. Anything that's not Big Ten or... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get fucked. It's Duke. Get fucked. Dude, if Carver would have got my Gators, I would have actually just ended stream. I'm not trolling. Stream would have just came to an abrupt end. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. He didn't get Florida. I didn't have to watch my biggest op have my favorite team in the game. Thank God. That would have sucked. Actually, you know what? It would have been funnier if he had Florida because he's a Georgia fan. So forcing him to use Florida would have probably have been funnier, but I don't want any one of you to take my team. I want my Gators to go undrafted all year. Where's Duke at? Okay, Carver. So Duke gets no money to work with. Nice. Shit pipelines. Nice. But you get A+ academic prestige, which is very not good. So that sucks for us. And you're a 77 overall with a 90 halfback. Ooh, he's a sophomore. I wonder if he's a true sophomore or a redshirt sophomore. If he's a true sophomore, then by his junior year, this dude's going to be like a 90-something overall. But if he's a redshirt sophomore, he's probably getting drafted. Do they play indoors? Does who play indoors? I doubt Minnesota has an indoor stadium. Rock. The classic Duke-Minnesota rivalry. Man, if I ever get this motherfucker to pop up on my fucking my schedule, I'm gonna cry. Because now we have no reason to ever play each other, which is sweet. I don't want to play him ever again. Can't lose to someone I don't play. That's too funny. Nah, if he would have actually got my Gators, though, I don't know if that would have been funny or sad because he's a Georgia fan. So, like, the fun of him using my team to have success would have been funny, but also him having like the best, probably the best 3-star in the game would have been very not funny. So it's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. Let's go Fresno. That's funny. William, I gotta make the playoffs, okay? Listen here, I gotta fucking make the playoffs before I start worrying about my playoff opponents. I'm the fucking Minnesota Golden Nut Gophers, okay? We're too busy prepping for the fucking hibernation winter to worry about playoff games. Playoffs? Fucking playoffs? We'll worry about them playoffs down the road when I actually have a fucking team that doesn't suck dick. Of course, the Vikings play indoors. Of course. Of course. I write that down? I did. Okay, so my biggest op got Duke. That's nice. So now when he eventually wins his national championship, we can just blame it for being Duke because Duke's overpowered. Right, chat? Right? We can just blame it on Duke. Duke OP. Nah, but for real though, Duke's not bad, so good pick. Got a better team than me, that's for sure. Oh, we got Slim. Slim is on the chopping block. Will Slim be the person to take my Florida Gators off the board? I hope not. I'm a toxic ex, okay? If I can't have you, I don't want anyone to have you. Is that Syracuse? Oh, it's Syracuse. Oh, he got fucking Syracuse. Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, Syracuse, I can't really talk shit about Syracuse because the previous owner of Syracuse made 2 natties and had one of the most disgusting rosters in the league. So I can't really talk shit about Syracuse. So hats off to you, Slim, and do well. That's funny. I'm gonna be in hibernation all year. True, bro. My team gonna be going fucking 5-7 year one. About to be lol. Can't spell. What do you mean can't spell? Any possible team trades? No team trades. You're stuck with Syracuse all year. Down to the final 10, boys. Down to our final 10. Is that Cams? Oh, it's Cams. Cams is off the board. Let's see what team Cams gets. Oh, not arm. No, don't you do it. Stop. Yes. Yes. They didn't get Florida. I'm not trolling you guys. I want everyone to go but Florida. I want Florida to fucking stay there. I don't want no one to ever have Florida. Where's USC or UCLA at? Down here, right? So if I remember correctly, UCLA is like a really sleeper team because of the, yeah. So UCLA is in the same boat as Stanford is, Cam, in which UCLA automatically has an A for academic prestige and an A for campus. So you really don't have to do very much to get them to a 4 or 5-star program. And considering you also get South and North Cali, huge W, along with a pretty solid roster off the rip. So that's also cool. And you get 3,000 cash to work with. So I don't think UCLA was, is better than like Florida, Florida State, or Auburn, but I think UCLA is up there with like Stanford as being like a not top 3, but like top 5 team. This is a very good pull. So good job, Cam. Yeah, Oakley. Army is still on the board, you guys. Army is still on the board. So whoever is gonna get Army, bless you. Actually, Army might not get picked. High key, we got 9 names left. So Army might not get picked. Who's going next? Mr. J Dot. What is J Dot getting? Yeah, we got plenty of teams, so we might not get Army off the board at all. It's not Florida. I'm happy. He gets Virginia Tech. Ooh. The ACC is stacked. I mean, we're going to be relocating users after the first year, so it won't stay this way, but yes. Enter Sandman, yes. You wanted Tech? My friend Joe wanted Tech, so he's going to be a bit sad that he didn't get. Joe's a VT fan, and his Hokies were almost there. He almost got his own Hokies, but either way, don't have the most money to work with, being 1,400, okay pipelines, could be better, could be worse. School grades, like this is kind of like just a solid team, right? They're not they're not terrible, they're not bad, they're just okay. So good pick. Next. Oh, this doesn't count. This doesn't count. I didn't shuffle. That's technically cheating. There we go. Now I shuffled. Hey, my boy Joe. So I'm going to have to DM his team later. He's not in stream yet. Ain't that sad? He's a Virginia Tech fan, and literally the pick before him was Virginia Tech. Actually, if anybody were to get Florida, I'd be fine with him getting Florida. There's no shot. There's no shot. Oh my God, there's no shot. Well, there goes my Gators off the board. Of course, my best friend who's a fucking Hokies fan, is going to be using my Gators. That's fun. Yeah, Florida's genuinely not a 3-star team, so they get multiple tier 5 pipelines, which is just stupid. On top of the fact that, as you can see it right there, Florida gets 3,500 NIL to work with year 1, which is just stupid. They get the SEC bonus, which is just stupid. They have a decent campus lifestyle and academic prestige, which you guessed it, is fucking stupid, and they probably have one of the best starting rosters at an 84 overall. So, my friend gets to wail on you guys and me with probably the best 3-star in the game. So, cool. 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 Well, next, I will DM him right now that he got Florida, and he is going to laugh very hard. He is laughing his ass off right now. That is hysterical. My friend literally was like, I might throw the league just to fucking piss you off. I'm like, well, it's your team, so do with the team what you want. It's your team, so that's fun. That is fun. Next. Got 7 lucky contestants left. Who you got? Is that Oakley? No, it's Pharaoh. Okay, Pharaoh. I mean, Army is still on the board, you guys. Army is still the... No way. No way. No way. No way. Army's not on the board, you guys. Army's gone now. Oh, no. Well... On the bright side, Army's not there no more, so Army can't hurt no one else. That is, I mean, on the bright side, you get to say that you represent the America. Yeah, respect the troops. Obviously, my father served in the Army, so. But, they have nothing but tier 2 and tier 1 pipelines, which means with full pipeline upgrades, they will never have anything higher than a tier 4. They got 3,000 money to work with, which is not bad. And they do have a academic prestige. So your team's going to suck now. But the bright side is you have the academics and the money. You don't really have anything else. Your team sucks and your pipelines blow. But you get to flex that, you know, you get to represent good old America, so there are some points. But that's a roughin', man. That's a rough go. I was hoping no one got Army because there's about 7 teams that won't be picked. I was hoping Army was one of those 7 teams, and Army got picked, so rough. Next. Oh, it's William's turn. It's William's turn. Let's go. Let's go, William. Well, William, Army can't hurt you because Army's off the board. My Florida Gators are also off the board. Stanford and UCLA is off the board, but Florida State and Auburn are both on the board. So, who's going to get Florida State and or Auburn? Not you. You're getting Arizona State. Oh, that's cruel. That's fucking cruel, man. That's fucking cruel. That is fucking cool. All that buildup just to get Arizona State's kind of. I feel bad, William. I feel bad. I was kind of hoping for like a big team right there, a big pop off at the end, but there was in fact no big pop off. It was just a. Dustin, my daughter is currently serving in the Army and in South Korea right now. Hell yeah, Dustin. Well, I salute her for her service. My dad also served in Korea. I believe my dad served, I think, 4 or 5 years in Korea. So, what are the odds? The new America's team, true. So you get a tier 5 in Southern Cali, which I guess could be far worse. You get a tier 5, William, which not everyone can say they get a tier 5. You get also North Cali, not bad. You get 25 hundo to work with, again, not bad. And your grades, you get an A+ campus lifestyle. That's pretty good. You can't change that. So you fix that the athletic facilities and get that champ contender up. You'll be a 5-star in no time. Now your academic prestige kind of blows, but makes up for it by being, good campus lifestyle. So that's cool. I think we're down to the final 5. We are down to the final 5, baby. Who's up next? Oakley. What team is Oakley going to be getting? Oh my God. Oakley is getting Oklahoma State? That's crazy. The Battle of the Oaks, bro. Where are they? Yeah, Oklahoma State is going to be crazy. Can we get in both leagues? T, I'm trying to keep it one per for now. Either one person in the sim or one you in the sim league or the gameplay league. And if we don't have enough spots, I'll open them up for both. But currently, no. Pumped about that. Well, let's see how happy you are for the Stillwater, Oklahoma Cowboys, because the other one's called the Sooners, right? Got 11 hundo to work with. You got virtually no monies. You get tier 4 in North Texas, which will eventually become a tier 5. You get a tier 3 in East Texas, which will eventually become a tier 5. And you'll get a tier 5 pipe. Dude, you get 3 tier 5 pipelines. Holy shit. Yo, this 1-11 team is fucking crazy. I mean, your students are dumb as a box of rocks and have no energy or aura whatsoever, but who cares if you have no academic prestige or campus lifestyle? You got a good team, you got good pipelines, the money will eventually figure that shit out later on. Huh, not bad. That's insane. That's actually insane. I also just realized your top players is a halfback, quarterback, and wide receiver. Holy shit. Your year 1 offense is going to go insane. Damn. U.S. Army vet? Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys for your service. Not here to play school. We're here to play that football now, boy. Well, that was a surprisingly good team. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that team to suck. That team does, in fact, not suck. Up, our final four. Final four. Who we got? Who we got? Both Auburn and Florida State and South Carolina are on the board. So there he is, Mr. New Orleans himself. Go Tigers. Unless he's referring to the Clemson Tigers or the Auburn Tigers, one of the three. Oh, he gets Illinois. Bro, I love the fact that there is so many overpowered teams still on the board and no one's getting them. So, Illinois, your pipeline's kind of blow, minus the Florida. The Florida one's pretty good, but the rest kind of blow. You get a lot of money. 3,400's nothing to slap at. You got two safeties as your defense. Yeah, you got some good defensive players there. Decent grades, some B's and some C's. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to be ops in the Big Ten, though, so that's going to be fun. That'll be fun. I look forward to seeing who is all in the Big Ten. That way I can mark you guys on my list of teams to just not fuck with. And then we got the final three people. Looks like it's going to be Greg. Well, the overpowered teams are still on the board, minus Florida. Florida State and South Carolina are there. Please don't stop. Please don't stop. Please don't stop. Thank you. Thank you. If that would have been Utah, I would have been pissed. That's crazy, dude. Well, South Kakalaki's off the board. They are guaranteed a first-round pick with Dylan Stewart. So you can, if you can get the rest of your players up for the regular season, you might get talented of year one, Greg, which is kind of insane. Number two, you get a tier 5 pipeline in South Carolina, which you could eventually get North Carolina and the metro Atlanta area to tier 5s as well, which is pretty good. $1,100 is not a lot to work with, but you can fix that going into year, 2, year 3. Later on, more money. You get the most overpowered character in the game, being Nick Harbor, 99 speed, platinum takeoff receiver who try not to spam. Last time there was a person that had South Carolina Greg, he got booted after 7 weeks. So I know you have the best receiver in the game. Let's not spam him on 4 verts every single play, please. In terms of your grades, pretty good grades, along with, you're an 85 overall team. JK, this is one of the, dude, South Carolina's killing it. You got the eventual pipelines. You'll have the money eventually. You got the current roster. You got the grades. This is a disgusting team. Damn. I'm in shock at how good this team is. Dustin, it'll get posted at the end of the stream. Hell yeah, Jackson. Appreciate that. Yeah, I have no idea what the Illinois unis are, Dustin, so I have no idea if that was like a fire grab or not. Well, we got 2 people left. So, to you gentlemen, I do apologize. And it's just luck of the draw. Which means our next 2 picks are Matthew and then Lasco. Oops. I got some really overpowered teams still on the board. Can you guys clutch it out? Texas Tech is off the board. And Lasco, the last pick of the litter, he gets Michigan State. Okay, another Big Ten team. We'll do Texas Tech first. So, unlike... Ooh, wait. Did they remove him from the game? I was going to say, unlike real life, Brandon Sorsby's still in the game. But I don't think Brandon Sorsby's in the game. But either way, you still get all of Texas, which is one of the best states in the game. Awesome. You have virtually no money. But you don't really need money when you have multiple 90-plus overall players. So your team is loaded, you have good pipelines, and your grades, aside from the 2 you can't change, are pretty solid. So that's a hell of a draw. I mean, you're already ranked, so that's one hell of a draw. All your money is spent on NIL, which is funny, but eventually you can get that sorted out in years down the road. And then our last pick was what did Lasco get? Michigan State. Michigan State is a team I got to know very well because Carver kept beating me over the head with this team repeatedly. I hate this team. I hate the colors. And I am not too fond of having someone who is decent at the game to have this team. Again, obviously, you get access to Michigan with a large amount of money and very good grades. So you could definitely turn this team into a juggernaut very, very, very quickly. I would know. I watched it firsthand. Well, Dustin, if their QB is their only problem, then that's a pretty good problem to have. All right, you guys, that is the 20-something, 25 picks. For the online league. Is there any people currently in this chat that would like to join who hasn't been called? If not, I'm going to wrap things up here. And I know I said I was going to go do the Sim League, but due to internet issues and everything else, we're going to get this started, get everybody in there, and probably call it for this stream. And then tomorrow we'll pick back up with the Sim League. Is there any people that would like to join the Gameplay League? These Discord ads are annoying as fuck. You guys are funny. Show the teams that are left to lure them? I guess I can. Why not? So currently, we have Wisconsin, Florida State, the Utah Utes, Auburn, Kentucky, and Houston as unclaimed 3-star teams. But if not, no big deal. We will love these ads, by the way. Love these ads. Oh yeah, Sensei, weren't you gonna join, Born? I forgot. Did you want the Sim League, Born, or did you want the Gameplay League? Ultimately, it's no big deal because tomorrow's stream will be doing the Sim stuff and the stragglers for the Gameplay League. So let me go and get this league started, boys. I cannot believe I get to fucking swap Indiana for the Golden Gophers. I'm so mad. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll like the Gophers more than Indiana. But Indiana was just awful last year because they had no uniforms, they had no pipelines, and that was pre-NIL. So, like, I had no NIL to work with either. It was just, Indiana was awful, and the fact that I was able to get a top 5 recruiting class 2 of the first 3 years is kind of sad. Huge flex, though. The Go-To Gophers, that might be the new nickname, Professor. I might have to con that from you. Greg, for the time being, the settings are going to be up to whatever you guys want for the time being. But if there's some like glitch or exploit, then I'll probably have to change some stuff. Sensei is here. Okay, let me go ahead and write you down, Sensei. There's really no point to put your name on the wheel when you're the only one, so. What program is Sensei gonna get? No way. No way. You get the Utah Utes, dude. I cannot believe Florida State and Auburn have not been snagged yet. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. The Utah Utes, man. That's nuts. How in the hell are the two most overpowered teams not picked? I mean, in Auburn, yeah, genuinely of the top 5 best teams to go with for terms of 3 stars, 2 of them didn't get picked. No worries, Lyle. No worries. It looks like though we're gonna have a few spots to open up both ways. Des Bryans was clearly inbounds, Professor. It's definitely a skill gap. The catching is a skill gap, yes, but it's not really a skill gap. When you have a player with high enough catching, the entire bar is basically green. So I've been hearing some people complain about how consistent you can always catch aggro balls in Mutt, and in Mutt catching is like in the mid 80s, which means once when that shit gets to like the 90s. So yeah, if they're able to auto aggro people with like mid 80s for catching, then assuming when you get to like the 90s, it'll just automatically be a full. For custom conferences, I will not be doing custom conferences for year 1. So whatever conference your team is in, you are staying in that conference for the first year. But after the first year is done, I will begin to rearrange the conferences to make them fair. Just so you guys are clear, that's the exact same way we did that last year, and it's the same way we are going to be doing it this year. Now, I'm going to not waste time on the settings because I will be changing that eventually, but this is the same stuff. You are... Oh, dude, I have to remove a talent developer from the game? Oh, that sucks. What do I want to... How do I want to do this? I mean, I'm going to have money year 1. If I'm going to have money year 1, I might as well go ahead and grab Recruiter. Vols, I have no idea. Until I am given a reason, I'm still going to run Michigan and 4-3 multiple. But I might change my offensive playbook depending on how much they've gutted the Michigan playbook. Alma mater, my boys, Florida Gators. Now I get to choose. Would I rather have Central Florida or East Texas? Which pipeline would I rather have? I mean, objectively, East Texas would be better. Like, objectively, East Texas would be better than South Florida. But I kind of want to have all of Florida just because I could basically convert the Minnesota Gophers into the Florida Gators 2.0. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just do East Texas. It's fine. This doesn't really matter. I'm playing the game, so. Vols, weren't you asking me what pipelines you'd pick for your team? Who was having question for pipelines? Well, I got the website pulled up. I'll go ahead and go look. Who has questions about your pipelines? Vols, what team are you? You're TCU. I feel like I already know the answer to this, but I'll go ahead and check. So you are missing all of Florida and all of Cali. So if I were you, I'd probably give myself either Central Florida. Yeah, I'd do Central Florida. Yeah, most of your recruiting is going to be in Texas, so as long as you keep it in Texas, you'll be fine. But you're missing Cali and you're missing Florida, so I would go Central Florida or South Florida. Dustin, what? Oh, you're Georgia Tech. Yeah, yours is pretty simple, Dustin. You just go for North Texas. You have all of Georgia, all of Florida, Bama. Yeah, I would just go North Texas. Yours is really simple. Just go North Texas and hope to God you get your upgrades there. Oh, wrong one. Whoops. My DMs got leaked. Oh no. William, Arizona State. Go South Florida. You have all of California and all of Texas. I would just go South Florida, William. I didn't realize I knew they had the good Texas Vols. I didn't realize they were just strapped to Texas. They have nothing else but Texas, which is weird. What about Q's? Syracuse? Syracuse. Do North Texas or East Texas, one of the two. Louisville was thinking about somewhere in Georgia. Make Pat Massey the coach. Yeah. I mean, I could, but like, this is my YouTube league, so I think I got to be myself. I could mod me my coordinators, I'd make my OC Pat Massey and my DC Keon Perry, but I play on Xbox. Look at Louisville real quick. At Louisville, same thing. I'd do North Texas or East Texas, one of the two. No, Oakley, I'm still making the league. Yeah, I'll know how it goes. I don't care if it's fucking 25 below zero or if we're playing in 105-degree weather. Sun's out, guns out, man. Let's go. What drip can I wear on my shoes? I'm not really a sneakerhead, so. I mean, the little golden thing's not bad. Or the golden gophers, why not? What's my expectations? To beat Wisconsin and to allow fewer than 24 points per game? Okay, I don't know if I can handle that, boss, but we'll try. Assuming it's not going to get me in trouble on YouTube, Professor, yes. Looking like Brock Lesnar, you're funny. That's my build in real life, bro. I'm 350, 6'6", 6'7". Gonzalez, you picked literally the best time to join. Ugh. Gonzalez, you gotta join Discord so I can, that way you can at people and schedule games and shit. But yeah, as long as you join the Discord, and you know, read the rules. I'll spin you a team and we'll get you in here. Okay, I'm gonna change this. Injuries we're leaving on, I think. I'm gonna fuck with these, but it won't matter just to get you guys in here. It won't matter. League name. I can't move. Do SRS for series. There you go. Here is the password. There you go. There you go. There's the name. Actually, you know what? There's the name. There's the password. You got your teams. If you don't know what team you got, go into Discord and see what team you got and make your custom coach. Everyone needs to be level 0. I'm going to change all this before the thing actually starts, so. Yeah. For the time being, the league can get going. No, Ropes. I'm gonna be wrapping it up today very soon. This took way longer than I thought it would because of weather and other things, slowing me down. So we're just doing the gameplay league. Tomorrow we'll be setting up the sim league. Okay, so I think I'm waiting for Gonzalez. Can we start recruiting when we join? Yes. So this league will be advanced Monday. I'm going to give you guys a couple days to get in here, but when it comes time Monday, if you're not in here, it's getting advanced. Oh, perfect. You're technically an OG. Okay, BJ Gonzo. Let me go ahead and jot you down real quick. There's no way he doesn't get an overpowered team. There's no shot. And of course, he gets my op. He gets Wisconsin. Well, there you go, man. You got Wisconsin. Okay, so I appreciate what you just did there, Dustin, but don't do that, please. Don't screenshot the name or the password, because that is the reason why we ended up having hundreds of randos just join that I had to kick repeatedly for like 3 months straight. I'm not going to ever verbally tell you what the password is, but I will have it on screen. So, there it is. You're fine, Dustin. You're fine. But the reason why the password and name, or the password and username isn't in Discord like it was last year, is because I was getting hundreds of randos joining, and they would click like Oregon or Ohio State or shit like that. So, no. But there you go. You have your teams. There's the league password. There's the name. Go back through the stream. You will find it. And I think on that note, we can go ahead and wrap it up. So you guys have a couple days until we advance. You guys have the rest of this night. We have the 18th and the 19th. But come the 20th in both leagues, the league will be advanced. So I will give you guys a couple days to come in and get your teams. If for some reason someone takes your team, DM me on Discord and take a picture, and I will ban the person, and you can have your team. So the reason why I do names and teams is so I know who is supposed to be with whom. So there you go. We have a few spots still open, but we will probably fill those tomorrow when we do the Sim League stuff. So, appreciate y'all. Much love. Maverick, your spelling is killing me. Listen, I have the tism and I'm dyslexic, so spelling is always hard. If I don't use Google to autocorrect it, it's probably spelt wrong. It's just how life goes. Anyways, appreciate y'all. And do you answer? What do you mean, do you answer? What? What do you mean, Vols? Do you answer, huh? Oh, can we wait till Tuesday for the advance? Probably not. You have all weekend, Vols, to... I mean, I guess so. I guess we'll wait till Tuesday, but you better be in here and ready by Tuesday. Otherwise, you're cooked. Certified, I want to join. Okay, Certified, hop in Discord. DM me on Discord. Read the rules of the league, and I will spin you a team. Otherwise, no. If you do not hop in Discord and read the rules, you are not allowed to be in this league. Holy shit, so many dings. Good lord. We shouldn't be using pre-order bonuses, right? Or yeah, no, if you have the pre-order, you can use it. I'm going to be using it, so you guys can too. Right there. Actually, technically it's right here, but... Professor Vols owes a gifted sub. He proceeds to give a gifted sub to Schnoz. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just getting fucking... I'm getting flanked on all sides over here. I'm getting DM by my friend talking shit that he got my gators. Miko's laughing at me that my friend got gators. I'm just like getting clowned right now. This is too funny. But yeah, Sensei, if you have the pre-order, you can use it. I will be, so. No worries, Maverick. No worries. My inability to spell is kind of funny, so it's fine. Yo, George or Jorge, I've yet to get a clarification how to pronounce your name. I'm assuming it's George. Hey, George, I appreciate the $20 bomb, man. Much love, man. Thank you. Also, shout out to Vols for the gifted donor. Oh my god, it was a donation, but a gifted sub. There we go. 2 schnoz. Crazy. I gotta go back and screenshot this. I'm not even gonna worry about making it pretty. There you go, George, on the wall of fame, man. Appreciate y'all. I would not be where I am at in life without every single one of you amazing people. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Schnoz, now you get to be a part of the MVP club for a month and get early access to the next coming videos. So hell yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, go get some food, and vibe out for the rest of the night and work on my best coach project for the video coming up soon. We'll be streaming the sim stuff tomorrow. It not let me into college football dynasty. I don't know what to tell you, man. Crossplay's on. Passwords there. People are already getting in here, getting their roots set. Check if you have Xbox Live or PlayStation Live. Check to see if you have everything spelled correctly. Check to see if you have crossplay on and all that fun stuff. But I appreciate y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.